can't afford that. How is this budget?
I declare bankruptcy!
Hey, I just wanted you to know that you can't just say the word bankruptcy and expect anything to happen.
I didn't say it, I declared it.
Those are two of the most common complaints that I receive on this channel, and that makes sense, right? My channel is Budget Bugout, for crying out loud. That makes sense that I'm going to get those comments when I feature a product such as this that is on the higher end of the spectrum when it comes to people's ability to spend money and to afford those pieces of gear.
I mean, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
However, I think that also people might forget that I'm an enlisted military man who does not have stacks of cash.
This bank isn't to fall into the hands of the American army.
There's $16 million worth of gold in that bank, sweetheart.
All you have to do to have an equal share of this money is crank this turret around and blow a hole in that door.
So that bears a question. How am I able to afford the gear that I do have? Well, there's three main ways. I'm gonna walk you through my approach that is, I believe, still arguably budget oriented.
If you don't have any money, you should not buy anything. Sounds interesting.
Sounds confusing.
So, number one, I buy expensive things when they are cheap. For example, you can buy items such as this cool shirt that is MSRP of $89. You could buy it at full MSRP. Usually you're gonna see it around like closer to what it is right here, $71. And if you're lucky, and if it's in your size, maybe it's out of season, but who really cares? You can get it for something like $28 and change. So buying things that are high quality when they are no longer as expensive, that is one of my main ways that I'm able to afford the quality gear that I have.
I don't know, honey. This makes a lot of sense. There's a whole section here on how to buy expensive things using money you save.
Give me that.
Number two, I set aside funds in order so that I can invest in quality products to mitigate the buy cheap, buy twice approach. For example, one time I bought trekking poles that were not high quality, and then I hiked the Tour de Mont Blanc, and one of those trekking poles collapsed on me when I was on the side of the mountain, and it could have been awful for me. However, I stuck the landing and was not able, and kept myself from tumbling over the side. I learned very quickly, maybe I should have just bought the really nice trekking poles that were of a more substantial material. So when I got down to the bottom of the mountain, that's the first thing I did, was I bought more expensive piece of gear because, you know, if my life could be at stake for it, then why not have something that is high quality?
Well, what if you have the money? Can you buy something?
Yes.
Now take the money away. Same story?
Nope. You shouldn't buy stuff when you don't have the money.
Number three, I buy cheap when able. For example, maybe I have a nice knife for everyday carry, and overseas I can't just carry knives in my pockets, right? But maybe I just want to have something else by the location where I open packages, for example. You know, so maybe just having a less expensive item like a buck folding knife, like this model, for example. It can't do all of the things that this Benchmade can do, but it doesn't need to. It just needs to be able to open packages. Who cares if the steel is less, you know, less quality? It's going to do the job because it's all that I need in this kind of situation. My life doesn't depend on having a really nice knife to open a package, for example. So when needed, I buy cheap. So bottom line, the point that I'm trying to make is that buying budget friendly has multiple meanings other than just buying cheap things. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my approach, and if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section down below. It's been a while since I've done a video, so a lot of people have been asking, so I figured I would go ahead and just kind of tell you what was on my mind. Thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a great day.